What's up, everybody? I'm HoopsandHipHop, and Bridger is back for another video because this is part 2 of our Fakemon series. The first video went pretty well. We really had a lot of fun, so we want to show off the rest of the Fakemon that we have for you guys. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, make sure to subscribe as always, and just without further ado, let's get into it. Hey guys, really quick before we get started, I wanted to show off all the fan art of the Fakemon from the last video that you guys sent me. You guys all did an awesome job, so I wanted to show everyone the awesome artwork that you guys put together. The credit for each individual artist will be in the description, and without further ado, let's take a look at these awesome drawings. Alright, so picking back up where we left off last week, we've got another Pokemon that is eerily similar to one that was eventually released that we actually kind of sort of predicted years ahead of time.
And it is our pumpkin Pokemon.
Yes, it doesn't actually have a name, but...
Maybe like Pumpkin or something,
yeah.
Pumpkin.
But yeah, it's like, I absolutely love the design, and it's kind of like crazy how we have created Pokemon that are like so similar to the official
it's pretty
version.
close to Pumpkaboo, you know?
Yeah.
Very close.
I mean, it definitely would be a ghost type based on the design.
Ghost and Grass.
We don't really have a
Spooky.
name or anything like that, but
It's pretty cool.
super awesome. And once again, we mentioned this in the last video, but if you are an artist and you would like to draw or just redraw or clean up any of these Fakemon, please do it and send them our way.
Yeah, we'd love to see him.
Ian Stoves, once again, he did Snowbow, and that was kind of sort of the inspiration for part 1 of this video, and it was super awesome. So anyone that would like to do that, please do so, and then show us what you've done.
Yeah.
So moving on to the next Pokemon.
It's another ghost type, our Ghost Water Aquost.
And it's a super, like, I like the typing because we only have like Jellicent and Frillish as Water Ghost, I believe.
Yeah, it's 2 of my favorite types.
And they're not really like ghostly. They're more,
they're like kingly and
yeah, they don't have a lot of water, so this is like a super cool design. The Pokedex entry says, Aquost are nocturnal Pokemon who often haunt bodies of water. It is said that the life of this Pokemon is contained in the blue gem.
Another thing is I kind of designed it after the symbol of Nehru from The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah,
blue.
that's really cool.
It's super cool.
Yeah,
awesome.
Nice little reference.
And then this next one is its evolution. It doesn't have a name, and it's super light, so hopefully you guys can see it. I kind of designed it after Phi a little bit, but
yeah,
it's evolution.
Which is like a nice reference because there's like the rumor that Uxie as Alpha Mesprit are a reference to the Triforce,
right.
so this would be like another funny...
Get in your Zelda Pokemon, you know? Awesome.
Absolutely, sure.
The next one, we've got Nilbin, the Goblin.
Now this is a super... I pictured this kind of sort of like a pseudo-legendary, maybe.
Yeah,
or
sure.
like at least later down in the Pokedex, kind of a late Pokemon, but I really like it. It's really cool.
He's cool. Little mischievous guy. He's a normal ground type, right?
Yeah.
And that was before normal was mixed with stuff, so it's pretty cool.
Awesome.
And we got his evolution right here. This guy.
Awesome. Yeah, I really like how you like made it sort of look like a clown.
Yeah.
So it gave it a more sinister look.
I
feel like, yeah, we haven't like typed this or anything, but I feel like it would definitely be dark ground.
Yeah, I think so too.
Which, is there a dark ground type?
There's Sandile evolution, Crocorock.
Oh yeah.
And Crocodile.
Is Hippowdon dark ground or is it just ground?
I think it's just ground,
yeah,
but I don't know.
It should be dark because it's like...
Right.
Anyways.
Anyway, there you go. Goblin guy.
Boom.
Alright.
And now we have to go back to my drawings, which aren't very good.
No, this one's cool. It is Marshite.
Oh yeah, so this like isn't based on anything. It's just a blob basically with feet.
In the marsh.
It's got the dorsal fins on its back, as you can see, and that's kind of how it's supposed to swim. And it's just like a marsh Pokemon that lives in the wetlands. Its Pokedex entry says it conceals itself in marshes underwater. Its fins let it jet around in water, and its feet allow it to walk on water. Oh wow! I totally forgot.
I didn't remember that either.
So that makes.
But he's got some cool powers.
Yeah.
You know,
he's
he's
like
cool.
Jesus Pokemon.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so this next one it evolves into Tauros or Miltank.
Yeah, we're not the first. I mean, we're not the first person to think of a Pokemon that would evolve into either Tauros or Miltank, but
this one connects them.
This is what we came up with.
Cafébie.
So we tried to incorporate both Miltank and Tauros.
Yeah.
So we gave it like a pink like face, but then like a brown body.
Yeah, it's a really good mix of the two.
Yeah.
You know.
It's the little cow Pokemon. So and the Pokedex entry we gave it says it has a very upbeat attitude.
Beat up. Oh my gosh.
It beats itself up. Oh. It consistently runs around looking for adventure.
Oh.
Wow. That's awesome.
Alright, another pre-evolution.
Another pre-evolution and another Pokemon that we're not the first ones to think of, but nonetheless. Lapup, which obviously would be a pre-evolution to Lapras.
You know, it's just Lapras without a shell, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's
cute.
interesting because a pre-evolution to Lapras is one of the Pokemon that a lot of people have wanted for a long time, but every time you see concept art, it's like so basic. Like, it's kind of like this, where it's just like basically Lapras without a shell. So if they ever did make one, it would be interesting how they would
make it different, you know?
Yeah.
And so this one's Pokedex entry says, it sings songs to its mother Lapras to let it know where it is. Despite its cute appearance, it is incredibly strong. Cool.
Awesome. Okay, now this one, of all of the Pokemon that...
It's crazy.
We've shown that have been kind of like the official versions, this one is like right on the money.
I know.
It's like a couple years before...
We made this before Chandelure came out, you guys. This is... Lilamp.
And that's like totally...
It's a fire ghost type, too.
Yeah, that's like totally Lampent and Chandelure.
I know. It's awesome.
Crazy. Its Pokedex entry says, Lilamp's body is hollow by controlling the temperature inside of it. It can easily float around. They are often seen at festivals.
Super cool. I love this one, because it's like, how did we come up with that before? It's awesome. Alright, this next one's drawn super lightly too, so hopefully you can see it, but it's Subo! Yeah, this is another one of our favorites. It's like super cool.
Submarine fish Pokemon. It's kind of like, it reminds me a lot of Wailmer in a way.
Yeah.
Just kind of like a less fat version, I guess. Just more... Kind of like Lantern and Wailmer.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
He's a water steel type, and he lives in this little submarine. He's cool.
Awesome.
Alright, this next one's a personal favorite of mine. He's super cool. I don't know if this one has a name, but its evolution does. But he's like a psychic type jester guy. He's cool. And, you know, I'll show you his evolution though. This is Magic Cloak.
Oh yeah.
And he's awesome.
Yeah, I like how he's gestury, but you really did a good job of capturing like the psychic type, I think.
He's got his like fortune telling ball, and he's cool. Do I have a entry for him? I don't know if I can read it, but that's that one. Magic Cloak.
Yeah, Magic Cloak.
Alright.
Cool. Okay, now this is another one of mine that I drew, and it's one that I would really like to see actually come about. This is Skyern, and as you might be able to tell, it's a pre-evolution of Skarmory. And yeah, I really just like how the name flowed. Like, this is kind of just a natural transition to Skarmory because just a smaller bird. It works really well.
That's nice.
Its Pokedex entry says it wanders around in search of an opponent. It is very aggressive towards smaller Pokemon, but is timid against bigger Pokemon.
There you go. That's a good personality for it too. A little scrappy guy. Awesome. This one is our Dream Catcher Pokemon. I don't know if it has a name, but it's a psychic flying type, I think. It's cool.
It actually reminds me a lot of Klefki.
Yeah!
Like with the face, but just
it's got, like,
a dream catcher instead.
Yeah.
So
it's cool. Collects dreams.
Yeah, that's another one that would be cool if it actually happens.
Right, a real dream catcher Pokemon would be awesome. Alright, this is our last one. It's one of my favorites. I think it's our best design one, maybe? Or best drawn, at least in my opinion, but it is Accelerush, our hummingbird Pokemon. Yeah,
so it's kind of interesting because Picky Peck kind of looked like a hummingbird, but it's a woodpecker.
Yeah.
And so we haven't actually really got a hummingbird, so...
Yeah, this one's an electric type, and it's got the electricity flowing between its spatula.
That makes a lot of sense because hummingbirds
so
move
fast,
so
and,
fast
yeah,
they could like
they
generate
electricity.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
Yeah, there he is.
There
He's
you
pretty
go.
cool. Celerush.
Well, and that is it for reals this time. That was all the Pokemon we have. We really hope you guys enjoyed these 2 videos because it was really just a lot of fun for us to be able to go back into our childhood
Totally,
days.
it was like reliving 2008. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
those were some good times.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys like this video, just be sure to leave a like. Let us know what your favorite Fakemon was in the comments below, and then let me know what ideas you have or what you would like to see for future videos along these lines. Like I said in the first part, I really want to be able to do 2 videos a week when I can, to do one during the week and one during the weekend for my regular uploads. So if you have any ideas for anything else along this line of what you would like to see, let me know in the comments below, and as always, I will smell you guys later.